What's up and welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while since I've filmed and I actually really miss it. I've been kind of stressed out lately and a little bit on the busier side, but not really in like the best way. It's hard to describe. Anyway, so I haven't really been able to sit down and film because normally I've been putting out 2 videos a week since I started my channel, which I know isn't that long ago or wasn't that long ago, but the past 2 videos, or the past 2 times I've uploaded a video, it's only been once a week, and I didn't want to do that because I'm trying to grow my channel, and obviously if I don't put out videos, it's not gonna happen. So I just kind of wanted to like get back in the swing of things. So I just wanted to do like a casual get ready with me. I wanted to talk about stuff because I'm in kind of a chit-chatty mood. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. My face is kind of like going through it right now. I'm trying some different like skincare things. But yeah, I tried this new, I actually got it in my BoxyCharm box. It was a Dr. Brandt, something like depuffing eye cream, like no more baggage, I think, or I don't know, I can't remember what it was called. But actually, it's like, I have like these little bumps like all around my eyes now. So I'm going to stop using that, which kind of sucks because I think it was working, but it just didn't agree with my skin. So, and yeah, I'm having a little bit of like a, I think it's just a stress, to be quite honest. Like when I'm stressed out, my skin, it breaks out. It does, like without fail. If I'm stressed or feeling like just a little bit like upset or something like that, my skin always shows it, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna use 2 primers today because I've been using a new skincare like face wash, like I said, and this morning I used coconut oil as a moisturizer, so I don't want to add like a dewy primer to make myself look like greasy. That ain't cute. So I'm gonna use 2 mattifying primers. I'm gonna use the Cover FX primer and then the Milani Prime Shield primer. I feel like the month of July is kind of playing me, but it's almost over, and thank God, because it's been really busy and hectic, and I don't know. Parts of it were nice though, because I did get to like visit my parents. I think I was up there last weekend. So yeah, by the time I get this video up, it was a week ago. Today is Saturday actually, but last Saturday I went up to my mom's house, and she lives in Lecanto, which is like 3.5 hours north of where I live. It's in BFE. It's like, when I tell you it is in the country of Florida, it is. Like, it's kind of insane how like secluded and desolate they are, but whatever. So yeah, I went up there just to hang out for a couple days and like help out. So but yeah, and it was so nice because I actually took a nap one day. I don't take naps, and normally I don't really like naps because when I wake up from them I never feel good. I just feel like almost like a sick feeling. But it was just so nice taking a nap and just chilling, binging TV shows. Like, it was really awesome and I liked it. But I'm happy to be back because I did miss my babies, even though I was only away for like 3 days total. But yeah. I'm gonna try this new foundation. This is a Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation, and I found it in Marshall's today. And I know I said I wasn't gonna use anything like glowy, but here I am. I thought that the packaging, let me show you guys. I thought it was really cool because it's flat on the top, so I was expecting just to like screw this off and like I thought that there was gonna be like a doe foot applicator or something, but it actually like, see the top, how it like rises, and then it just comes up and it's like a little dropper. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, all right, really watery. Oh, this is hard to do. Okay, we're just gonna go from here. I need a brush. All right. I hope this is my shade. This is tan. And the next shade that they had, I mean, obviously I got this in Marshall's, like I said, so the next shade that they had was Tan Deep, and it seemed too dark. But when in doubt, I feel like I should just start getting the darker foundation because it's a lot easier to lighten it up than to even it out if it's too light. But it says it's a medium to full buildable coverage with a normal radiant finish. So we gonna see. All right, carefully, I'm going to just do a little bit on the forehead. Oh, okay, just a little bit more. Oh, on my nose. Is it dog hair already? Oh my God. I have dog hair everywhere today. It's disgusting. This is like an interesting way to dispense foundation. I don't know if I'm really digging it. But it actually has instructions on here for application. And it says, shake well before use, using your fingers or brush number 33, blend over your face, building where more coverage is needed. Well, I'm not applying foundation with my fingers. That's gross. I'm not doing that. Oh, it's so irritating how I have this like, it's like such small little bumps like right under my eye. Oh, it's like exactly where I applied that product. It sucks. All right, so I have another new product to try, and this is the Kokie Professional Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, and I actually got this in an Ipsy bag, and I swatched it on the back of my hand, and it's like pretty close to my skin tone, so I'm just gonna use it to conceal some of these bags under my eyes. And then I'll go in with my ColourPop concealer to highlight. So yeah, I don't want to get like too into it, but there's just been a lot of stuff going on, like work-wise, and it's just like stressing me out. And it's really hard not to like bring that stuff home. Like, so I work full-time, and it's kind of hard to be frustrated for a majority of the day and then come home, and it's just really hard to kind of like let it roll off your back. But I'm really trying hard, and just like letting things go that I can't change. And I know that sounds like really cliche, but I believe in that, so I'm really trying my best. And I posted on Instagram this picture, so if you're not following me on Instagram, you should follow me. But I posted a picture on Instagram, kind of like just a little bit of a like motivational, you know, caption type of thing. And I was reading the book, The Secret. Actually, I wasn't reading it. I listened to it on Audible, and I really, really enjoy it. It's all about like the law of attraction, and really just putting out into the universe what you want to receive, and believing that you already have it, and not concentrating on how hard it's going to take you to get it or how much work you have to put into it. Just like, I just got that on my lip. It's just really, it's like empowering. And if you have a goal, it's easier to achieve it if you already feel like you deserve it. Like, imagine yourself in the house that you want. Imagine yourself driving that car and really, really feel it. And I can't say that, hold on. I can't say that it's worked for me. Like, obviously my goal yet I haven't achieved, but I'm getting there, and I actually shouldn't be saying it like that. I'm just, you know, anyway. So, but I did feel totally different just about my day in general when I was actively reading the book or listening to it. It just made me more aware of how people spoke and the things that came out of people's mouths, because like, it's easy to be negative, or it's easy to kind of contradict yourself. And when you're listening to this book, it really puts that into perspective. So literally, I want to say, like, I used to listen to it early in the morning, and like, that used to be the first thing that I listened to start my day. And I'd go into work, and you're just so much more aware of the tone and the attitude that people have, and you're just like, man, like, and you wonder why you have things to complain about, because all you're putting out there is just negative, negative, negative. And it's kind of just like a big eye-opener, you know. And I like that, because I can fall into a trap where I can be like a negative person, and I don't always see the cup half full, you know. And it's just nice to be more aware of the thoughts that you have in your mind, because you are in control of it. And that's a common saying, you know, be thankful for what you have, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But you really have to like almost quiet that negative voice, because a negative thought is so much more powerful than a positive thought if that's what you're giving your energy to. It's all about how you disperse your energy. And I know I probably sound like a, like, I don't know what, but trust me, like, try it for a day. Try to just, whenever you feel or hear, you know, in your head like a negative thought, just really sit there, be quiet, and just force it out of your mind and say something positive. And it's nice. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys, if you like to read books, or, you know, or if you're interested in that, or if you are in a place in your life where you feel like there's something that you're working towards, but you just haven't gotten there yet, you really gotta read that book or listen to it. Like I said, I use Audible, and I love it because when I'm in the car, I mean, it's hard not to listen to music in the car, believe me, because I love listening to music, but listening to this book has really just changed my outlook. But with that said, when I wasn't listening to that book, I kind of fell back into the things that I was trying to fix myself from. So I really need to get back into it and get my life back on track, and that's it. Clear all of this negative energy, like goodbye, move on with your life, see ya. Because like right now I'm just in this spot where I just want to be happy, and I just want to receive everything that I deserve. So yeah, I got this in my Ipsy bag. It's the, I'm gonna butcher this, Manicadar Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade Flawless Tan. All right, I'm just gonna take a brush and, okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. Let's try to do a little lighter. No. We're not gonna, oh God, it's like looking really muddy. And I don't want to get like that awkward like gray patch. Nope, not using this. Canceled. No, nope, not gonna do that. No, because it's not, I can see it in the spots that no. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to fix it. We're gonna go in with my Old Faithful, my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I'm gonna move on to blush. I got this Luminous Silk Compact Blusher from Note. I guess it's a brand Note, and it's in the shade Desert Rose. So this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. Oh God, I might have got a little bit too much. That's pretty. I like it. It's definitely pigmented, but it's easy to blend. So I just used, like, I feel like I got a little bit too much on one cheek. So I just used the same brush that I used to apply the powder and kind of like blended it out. And I think it looks good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face using the Sephora bronzer, which y'all know I love. So I've been watching this new show on Netflix, and it's called Call the Midwife, and I'm obsessed. My mom actually turned me on to the show, and it's really like compassionate, and it's just about like doing good and helping people who are not as well off as you are, and it's just really heartwarming, and I like that, and I need it every once in a while. Yesterday I put it on at night, and I told Johnny, I was like, I'm already on season 2, like it's insane. It's a sweet show. I mean, it is a little bit like out there, and if you aren't a fan of like watching childbirths, it's probably not for you, but it's not all about childbirth, I guess. Like it has a story behind it, and it's just sweet. I like it. Oh my gosh, so while I was up with my mom, I watched the show, well, we binged the show The Staircase. And if you don't have Netflix, it's the series that came out about this guy, I think it was in like 91, he's an author, and then I think it was 91. His wife dies, and they're investigating him for her murder. It's insane, and I don't want to give away any spoilers because it is a newer series, but if you haven't watched it, you gotta go watch it. Like, finish this video and then go watch that. But it is in freaking sane, and that's all I can say because I don't want to give away anything to anybody who hasn't watched it. But if you watched Making a Murderer on Netflix, then you'll like this one because it's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar. And Making a Murderer was awesome. That was crazy. But yeah, this eyebrow pencil is from Pop Beauty, and it's the Peak Performance Brow Pencil, and it's natural brunette. And I like it because it has a spoolie on one side, and then I opened it and I was like, holy crap, it's It's like triangular. See that? Isn't that cool? I've never used a brow pencil like this. So I'm gonna concentrate for a second and do these really unruly brows I just need to tackle and clean up because they're a hot friggin' mess. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my eyes. My eyebrows look a hot friggin' mess, so we're just gonna have to live with it and move on because this is what it is. And I'm just gonna use this BH Cosmetics Gilded palette. And y'all, like, I honestly go for this palette now because of the gigantic, amazing mirror. And I have a eyeshadow from Ella Eden, and I don't know, I think I got this in my Ipsy bag. So I'm gonna use this for my lid, but I'm just gonna use a couple of shadows from this palette as a transition. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions for a TV show on, a show on Netflix to watch, because I'm always looking for something different. And especially now that I'm like going through, what is happening on my eyelid? This is disgusting. Okay, I need some concealer. I don't know what is going on, but I don't know if you can tell, but like it's gray right here. Like what had happened there? So we're just going to rewind and put a little bit of concealer on my eyelid because I don't want to be crusty today. Maybe it's that, hold on. Maybe it's that, oh, okay. So I don't think it was my eyes. I think it was that color. Oh, I don't, ew, what is going on? Okay. So this is how the color, you can't even really see it, but you can kind of tell on my hand, like where I swatched the color. This is how it swatched on my finger. I'm gonna do it again, like my hands are clean. I'm gonna show you on another finger how it's swatched. That's disgusting. So I'm just gonna go in with this regular brown and hopefully it doesn't look like poop. No pun intended, that was funny. I don't like this brush. I just feel like I'm all over the place right now, so sorry. This is definitely not a tutorial. This is just kind of like hang out with me, you know? Like, let's chill, talk, whatever, even though I'm kind of talking to myself, but whatever, it's okay. But I feel like I go through this a lot because if I go through a period where I don't put on makeup, I feel like when I go to like pick up a brush, I'm like, what do I do with this? You know, like, it's like riding a bike. You gotta like stutter for a little bit, then you're like, oh, okay, I'm in my groove. So that's what I'm doing now, I'm stuttering. So I've been wanting to kind of do like a different series on my channel, and I don't know what you guys would think about it, so I'm just gonna mention it. And sorry, oh, okay. I was gonna say, sorry if you can see this big old palette. I'm using the Carly Bible one, and it's freaking huge. But yeah, anyway, so I've been wanting to do like, I don't want to say weight loss. I don't want to say weight loss, but I don't know if you guys watched my Trader Joe's haul video, but I think in that video I mentioned something about like wanting to eat better and really trying to just not eat like crap. Like I eat out so much, and the kids do, and Johnny does, and sometimes it's just really convenient to grab a meal from a drive-thru, but I'm so tired of doing that and I just wanted to eat better. Well, I failed, and I think I said in that video that I fail at that a lot. So recently what kind of sparked my interest to doing a new series just about like, I don't know if I want to call it like body image or just like cooking or something, I don't know, but 4th of July, my family was getting together in St. Pete, and I didn't have a bathing suit. I hadn't bought a bathing suit since I think 2 years ago, and I have gained quite a bit of weight in the last 2 years, and I'm not calling myself overweight. Like I like the weight that I've put on, but now I just feel like we gotta like get it together. Like we gotta put it in the right places, you know? Anyway, so I'm getting off track. So I was out shopping for a bathing suit on 4th of July, like literally 2 hours before we were supposed to leave and meet my family in St. Pete. And I couldn't find a thing. I went to 2 stores. One store I went to twice, and literally nothing fit. So I just kind of wanted to, and I talked to Johnny about this, and he was like, oh, you know, that's a good idea. And obviously I'm not like doing anything. Hello, let's finish my freaking makeup so this video is not 2 hours long. I was talking to him and I told him that I feel like if I did a series on my channel about like either eating right or a little bit of exercising, then it would motivate me to actually do it because I would have to produce content, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I haven't done that because that was before a lot of crap happened. But let me know if you guys want to see something like that. And I actually thought it was so inspiring to see somebody that I watch on YouTube do something similar. Her name is J. Marie, and I'll put her information on the screen somewhere. But she just recently, like I think it was last week, put out a video called Day 1. And at first I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like I was really intrigued by just the title of her video. So I was like, ooh, what's this? And she gets to talking and I'm like, no shit, like this is exactly what I wanted to do. But you know, I also wanted to add in some like meal prep ideas because I do work Monday through Friday and I want to take food with me to work. But like she was just exercising in her backyard with her kid, and I was like, yeah, like that's what I want to do. I have been looking at equipment on Amazon, just like some weights, a medicine ball. I looked at a floor mat to put down in our little like screen bin lanai type thing. And seeing her video really like motivated me even more because I'm like, oh my gosh, here's another person who's trying to do this and I feel like I could do it. And yeah, so I think I'm going to. So let me know if you guys are interested in a video like that or a series or something. I want to do, like I said, cooking as well as like easy workouts at home. I'm not joining a gym. I have access to a gym where I work, but just my schedule doesn't allow for me to really put in time at the gym. But did I even finish my story? Anyway, so backtrack. So it's 4th of July, I'm looking for a bathing suit, and I'm thinking like, I'm not gonna have any issues finding a bathing suit. I obviously know my body is different than what it was 2 years ago, that's for sure, but I still wasn't thinking that I was gonna have any issues. So I go to the first store and I find about, like, I wanna say like 3 or 4 bathing suits to try on, and I take them all to the dressing room. None of them fit. None of them. And I've been wearing a one-piece for the past few years because I just feel like it's more, I don't want to say like mom appropriate because I don't think moms have to wear one-pieces, but it's just for my body type right now, that's just what I feel most comfortable in. And I feel like if you're going to be in a bathing suit, you need to feel comfortable because you are like pretty close to being naked and nobody wants to be uncomfortable, and you know, you're trying to have fun. So I found like a couple one pieces and they just didn't, either they weren't flattering or they just didn't fit, period. And I was fluctuating between like a large and an extra large, and I'm tall and I have a pretty long torso. So some of the one pieces that fit me like around my midsection and my butt, they were like cutting into my shoulders because they were too tight because they were just like shorter and I'm tall. And yeah, it was a hot freaking mess. So I went to another store, tried on a bunch of bathing suits, had no luck there, went back to the store that I started at, and I got to the point where I think I messaged Johnny and I told him, because he was home, he didn't come with me, and I told him, I was like, I'm pissed off. Like I was about to cry in the store. I was so upset because I couldn't find anything and I was getting really frustrated, and it was a different feeling for me because I've never had an issue finding a bathing suit before. So I wasn't used to that at all, and this is not the color that I expected. I'm getting kind of like a frosty pink, and in the little pot thing it looks really rosy, but whatever, we're just gonna go with it. So yeah, it was just, it was really like overwhelming for me, and it kind of opened my eyes at the same time and told me like, listen, Cassie, you need to get your butt in shape, and so you can stop whining. Because I am like the person who would say like, if you're complaining about something, then fix it, you know? And here I am like about to cry in the store because I can't find a freaking bathing suit, and I have to leave in 2 hours, and we're gonna be hanging out by the pool and you know, whatever, and I have nothing. So I got so defeated that I just bought like some athletic wear, like these shorts. I'm actually wearing them right now. I just bought like these shorts and a sports bra, and then like a shirt that I wouldn't mind getting, like, you know, like an athletic shirt type of thing. I don't know how to explain that material, but and that's what I wore, and it was definitely weird. And I'm not like I said, I don't think I'm overweight. I think that I finally look healthy for the height that I am. And I'm not trying to, I don't want any like pity or anything like that. I don't know. This is really uncomfortable for me. But I'm just gonna break down. So growing up, I was always really tall, skinny, like skinny kid. And I don't even know when it started, and I'm not like trying to get any sympathy. Like I said, like, it's not a big deal, but like people always told me like, oh, you need to eat, or, you know, you're this, you're that, like, and claiming that I have some type of eating disorder when I never have. I don't have a problem eating food, let me tell you. I never have in my life. So I'm always like, I'm a food lover. I always have been. And but I feel like just because I was so tall, it was, I mean, this is really weird to talk about. I need to change my battery, so I'm gonna go change my battery, compose myself, and I'll be right back. So yeah, like I was saying, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set my under eye, and now I'm looking at it like, why am I cracking? Okay, so like I was saying, it's just been like an ongoing thing since I was growing up, that people just assumed that I didn't eat or had some type of like disorder or something, and that wasn't the case at all. It was just, I don't know, I guess I had a high metabolism or something. I don't know, but to me, like, I didn't see anything wrong with the way that I looked, and it was just like a constant like issue that I guess other people had. And I don't know. I'm gonna hurry up and throw on some mascara. This is the Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I got this in my BoxyCharm box. I've never used it before. It's kind of a different packaging. I've never used anything like in this type of tube. Oh, it's curved. Hello. So yeah, anyway, I feel like I've tried to get this out for like the last 15-20 minutes now. But yeah, I went through this like period where I really tried to gain weight, but it just didn't happen for me. I could never get past 155. Like, that was my max, and I always wanted to be like 160 because I felt like if I was 160, you know, I would fill out a little bit more, and I wouldn't have people telling me all the time how freaking skinny I am, because guess what? Like, I know. That's like one thing I never understood about people. Why do they feel the need to tell you something about your own body as if you woke up that morning and hadn't noticed it before they told you? Like, I never understood that. So I always got, oh, did you play basketball? Or, oh my gosh, you're so tall. And sometimes I just want to say like, oh no shit. So you're usually told like after you have kids, you know, your body changes and blah blah, and it's not so easy to lose weight. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, finally, like, I'll be able to keep some of that weight on, and you know, that'll be awesome. So when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was 146 pounds, and the day that I had her, I think I was 192. I know I gained like 46 pounds throughout my whole entire pregnancy. And 192 was the most I have ever weighed in my life, but I was 9 months pregnant. So I had her, and shortly after I had her, that weight just fell off, which is a good thing if, you know, like you're like the other 90% of women who want to get rid of that baby weight, but I was kind of hoping that some would stick around. But that didn't happen. So I was back down to my normal weight, which was 146. That was my like most consistent weight, or that's, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, typically I was weighing 146. Occasionally I would get up to 155 and then it would just go back down. So like between 145 and 150, that's kind of where my weight fluctuated. And then I got pregnant with my son and I gained 56 pounds when I was pregnant with him. So the day that I had him, I was like 202 pounds. So after having him, I noticed that my body retained weight differently. So I was really excited at first. I was like, oh yes, like I'm gaining weight. You know, people aren't saying all these comments to me all the time. So the last time that I weighed myself, and mind you, my son is 3.5 years old. So the last time that I weighed myself was, I think, the end of June. It was the day that we went to Trader Joe's, me and Jada. And we went to Publix, we got on the scale, she got on first, and then she got off, I got on, and she was like, whoa, like, I forgot what she said, but she said something like, oh my gosh, Mom, your thing went way over there, and I was like, shut up. But I weighed 185 pounds. And at first I was like, wow, like, I'm not pregnant, I feel good that I'm weighing this much, you know, like, and I know that's not somebody's typical reaction, but for me, like gaining 40 pounds, I've never done that unless I was pregnant. But I haven't had people tell me how skinny I am. Some people make comments here and there, but it's not the same comments as what I was getting before. It's just like, oh, you're so thin or whatever type of thing, which is fine. I'm not calling myself anything else, but it was just nice. And then I started to like feel different in my body, and I don't know if it was like a psychological thing that now I know how much I weigh, so now I'm having issues with my body image. I don't know if that's it, but I feel like I'm happy with how much I weigh now, but I'm not happy with how my body looks, if that makes sense. And the 4th of July thing just really kicked it off for me, and I really need to make some changes. And yeah, I'm not gonna go on any like outrageous diet or anything like that. I just kind of want to like tone specific areas of my body so that I feel more comfortable in myself. So yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do a nude lip, and I'm gonna use the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Verona. And I used this in my last makeup video, but it was a little bit dark, but I'm okay with dark today. It's lightning and thundering out there. And I have to go drive somewhere soon. Ugh. I hate driving in the rain. Ugh. My lights just went out. Okay. Alright, that is it for this video. Okay. Okay. Let me just hurry up, finish this outro before my whole freaking power goes out. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out. Leave me a comment down below. Say hi. Tell me what videos you want to see from me. Let me know if you're interested in seeing a series on my channel about eating healthier and getting fit. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I did it before the power went out. I did it before the power went out.